I'm cooking hard-boiled eggs on the front burner on high, because that's how you cook hard-boiled eggs. That's how you boil eggs. But you guys know, some of you know what happened a few weeks ago on the back burner on high. So I'm not going to leave the kitchen even for a second. I mean, I can walk over here and turn the light on, just try to get more light. I'm not going to open this door. I found out what happened that last time. Turn the video dark. I had no idea what happened that time. It was my fault. Something underneath, and I checked underneath and saw nothing. So I've already used this burner on high since then. It's been fine, but I'm not going to leave the house. It's called, leave this room. It's called being proactive. It's called, learning from your mistake and not taking the chance again. Even though hard-boiled eggs will cook for 15 minutes, I could go elsewhere and do some 15 minutes instead. I'm trapped here, so I might as well talk to you. I did 30 more songs out of the 750-something. I listened to snippets of 30 more. All American Nightmare was on that list, and I already have that on my MP3 player. The rest I didn't like at all. And I'm being really open-minded and thinking, well, I like these, maybe I don't like crazy about them now it's sober, but if I'm tipsy, well, no, I don't like any of them. I don't like any of them. Didn't. Not even a little bit. There was one in yesterday's 100, first 100. Now I'm down to 130. There was one in yesterday's first 100 out of the 750-something. Wow, did that go out fast? Water in it. There was one in yesterday's 100 by Stone Sour, and I hate the verses. The only thing I like is the chorus, and I listened to it again just to see, now that I'm all disappointed that I can't purchase that Hallelujah by Shimmore, by Shannon Moore, his first released single as a solo artist after leaving Sick Puppies in 2014, which I now know because I decided to read about him. Can't get that. I didn't know. It's because the album's not even out yet. Hailstorm has an album that's not out yet, but he hasn't even finished this album, and he's still mixing it or whatever. Hailstorm released, and you're able to buy them off of Amazon, just not the rest of the songs on the albums. I didn't know. I found out though, didn't I? Yeah, I told you I don't like most songs, and I just set the alarm timer. 15 minutes. 15 or 20 to cook a hard-boiled egg. These are fresh eggs. This is not purchased at the supermarket. You don't even have to put eggs in the fridge. I don't know how long eggs last. Eggs usually, even the kind you buy in the supermarket or whatever, they last a long time. I didn't even know that. You don't even have to refrigerate eggs. Did you guys know that? I always have, and I wouldn't stop. You don't have to. I don't know how long eggs last. On Inside Edition or something, they had that test, or something or other. I don't know, I tried it the other day with these eggs. They were alright. If you put egg in a cup of water and the egg floats, it's bad egg. Don't eat it. As long as it sinks to the bottom, you're okay. I didn't try it with these ones, but I tried it with the other ones that I purchased at the same time. So eggs last a long, long time. I know that they do. I know eggs last a long time. I'm just killing time here. What else? What else can I say? Walked Omar for a half hour. I was there. There was something I was going to say, and then I thought about it yesterday, and I was going to say something. That happens sometimes. I forget what I was going to say. Oh, I did a video outside, and I don't usually do this. I deleted it. It came out horrible. I thought it would come out with the sun. I mean, have it no, it's trial and error. It's just, you couldn't even see my foot. I'm not sure what's up with that. It has to do with where the sun is in the sky or something, shining down. I just know that it didn't come out good at all. And it's bright out there, and the video came out horrible, and I deleted it. Very sure. I told you I can't be saying that kind of shit out in public. Particularly around here. The video was like a minute and a half. So it was an experiment, that's all, and it failed. I didn't like the video actually. I'm not sure why that happened either. Maybe it has to do with there has to be just enough sunlight. If there's too much sunlight, it's too bright. And if it's, you know, I don't know. Wear these walking Omar, but I probably will wear them in public. At least they don't fall down. My other ones that didn't shrink, my rayon ones, I wore them, and I wore them walking. They fall down. You know, they're like maybe too loose. Now the ones that shrunk are a little too. They're a little too whatever, but these are jean shorts anyway. They're perfectly comfortable sitting in them. They're size 14. I said I must have bought them when I wasn't as, you know, as thin as I've periodically been over the past several years. I haven't bought them when I wasn't, you know. They fit me. They fit me and they're not, you know, digging into me or anything. A Beta Glory cheap from Walmart. I am going to return 2 of those rayon shorts too. You've seen me in the videos with them, but I never took the tags off. I couldn't decide if I was going to keep them. I did wind up keeping 2. One, as you know, I shrunk. That I will not wear them out in public. Not that they're any shorter probably than these ones, but these are jean shorts. Different than wearing those little flimsy them and have them be really short. And so I kept a couple. And I'm returning a couple of the rayon ones. The other ones you see me in are, I won't wear them in public because they're too short. By public, I mean walking around. I'm not going to the beach, but if I went to the beach, I would wear them. Kind of sad I bought that chair from my mom. I also got that pressure cooker XL for her. She gets her mind things when she's a little off. Again, thankfully not sick enough to land in the mental hospital, but still, you know, a little off, and gets in her mind to have me do things like getting that chair. She's not even going to use the fucking chair. Pressure cooker XL, like I said, they couldn't give us a new cord. Cord went MIA during all the commotion when my mom moved out. When Matt came and got all my mom's stuff, when we moved to milk, so, you know, planning to sell point, that moving with Auntie, ran Auntie's dust. And the small lie we found out, small and compared to the other shit that Auntie was up to, is that, and my mom, I only know stuff my mom tells me, like I said. She found it out, I have no idea how, but my aunt was telling people that my mom was only paying this much when my mom was really, and my mom would look at me and say, why does she do that? I'm paying this much. Why is she saying I'm paying a few $100s less? I'm like, Mom, you're asking me to figure out why your sister, why Kate, you know, I despise, is doing the things that she does, why she does. Yeah, how am I supposed to know why she's telling people you know, that you pay a lot less in rent than you do? She has some reason up her sleeve for doing it. I don't remember how my mom found out. It had nothing to do with me. And again, the other stuff I found out, or my mom and I found out together, was just pure fucking chance. And we were both absolutely shocked at finding out these things we found out. Absolutely horrified, shocked, everything. Wanted the chair. The chair's nice. It's not like it doesn't go bad, you know what I mean? Have it at some point. Ever want it. I don't see her using it this year. I changed my mind about going to Joe's. Too much I need to do. I need to clean up that back room. I need to get a new license, a new ID. Massachusetts changed their thing. It's not easy, you know, to get a new ID like it used to be. If I wanted to go to Joe's, I couldn't do it. And I can't leave him hanging. He wants to take his vacation in the summer. I'm not, you know, I just said, forget it, Joe. To be really honest, it's not good because it means I'm living my life around Omar. I don't trust him with anybody. I don't want to leave him alone. I don't want to leave him with anybody because you have to take care of him in a certain way. And I still have to tell my mom, and it's been months now, she's been coming here, you know, often, don't cross your legs, you can't cross your legs, okay? And I'm not being a nag, and I'm not being whatever. She learned it the other day when, it was something similar to crossing your legs, whatever it was, but Omar jumped up and fell backwards, okay? And I'm like, see, Mom, see? And then I worry about my mom, too. She's over there. When Omar is blind, you have to be vigilant, people. You have to pay attention to where he is at all times. She's over there doing whatever she's doing over there, fumbling with her phone, whatever, not paying attention to Omar. And then I had to catch her. She nearly fell. And it's a lot more dangerous for someone elderly to fall, as you know, okay? And she's like, well, he's underfoot. I know, Mom. He can't see you. He's blind. You have got to watch out for him. I don't just worry about him. I worry about you as well, okay? So we have trial things with her coming here, and it makes me more leery about leaving her alone even here for a week with him. I would never put him in any... I'm hearing horror stories periodically on the news. There's one just a few weeks ago about dogs dying under suspicious circumstances when they're boarded, and then you hear things about people coming to your house and bad things happen, you know. I just don't trust anybody, including my mom, who was to take care of Omar, even before he was blind, but especially now that he's blind, you know. I just don't. And you can say that's paranoia or whatnot. I don't know. My baby, I have to protect him as best I can. You know, I really wanted to go see Joe. I know what would happen. I would go see Joe, and I'd be paranoid and nervous the entire time, and then that would ruin Joe's time, you know. He's intuitive. He's smart. He would know. Right? I'm coming here a lot, you know, because she wants to go to church on Sundays. I've witnessed how it would be if I wasn't here. That's why I was willing to do it for 1 week, but it only takes that. She nearly fell the last weekend because she didn't pay attention to that. You know, you've got to watch out for him at all times for your own sake as well as his. You have to. And you know, my mom has a hard time remembering stuff like that. So I always have to tell her, don't cross your leg. You know? You can't crush your legs. He moves back and forth. He jumps up on. He goes, you know him. He does what he wants to do. He jumps on his lap. He does whatever. And he doesn't know. He can't see that your legs are crossed. So he jumps up. And I don't want him getting another corneal ulcer, you know? Nobody's perfect, but I have to at least keep telling my mom so she gets into the habit. It's not good to crush your legs anyway, but setting that aside, you know, she forgets all the time, you know. And I don't get mad. You can't get mad. She's not doing it on purpose. She just forgets, but I have to keep reminding her, because if I don't, you know, I forget sometimes. Once in a blue moon I've forgotten. And you think he's not around, because one time she's like, well, he's way over there. Mom, you know that he can not be over there in a split second, okay? But yeah, she almost fell the other night. She almost tripped over Omar. You gotta watch out for him. Especially when you're over where I keep his food, you know, he doesn't know he's blind. Everything we didn't have to worry about when he could see, we have to worry about now when he's blind. And then you can say, well, does that mean you'll never visit Joe, Laura? That's the thing. Or you'll never go anywhere. Mama's boiling eggs, Mama's boiling eggs, boiling eggs, boiling eggs, boiling eggs, boiling eggs, boiling eggs. Actually, they're looking really eggs. You're too smart. You don't even know what I'm saying in my video, huh? I think he knows when I said I'd probably give him a little piece of egg. Is he that smart? Did he know? I didn't use his name. He knows him and his, I guess. Maybe because we don't use him or his around here. We use Grandma. Where's Grandma? Where's Grandma? Is Grandma coming? Where's Grandma? Huh? he knows, like, my tone of voice, like, you want some egg, you want some this, you want some that, but when I just talking to you guys, like, I'll probably give him some egg. Does he really know I'm talking about him? Are you that smart? Are you that smart? Are you? I think he knows. I think he knows when I said to you, I think maybe I'll give him a piece of egg. I think he knows that he's down. He does. Smart, aren't you? Smart. Oh, I know one of the things I was going to tell you guys in the video. Okay, show the egg. See, no fire. I don't know what's going on with that back burner. Must be something I can't see. Maybe I have to lift up the whole thing. I didn't do it that carefully, but I did shine a flashlight at the other night at the fire. Anyway. I love Mr. Pumpkin, pulling up the pumpkin, the jukebox beat. Somebody dropped off a Chihuahua. They left him, they couldn't wait to the damn animal place, MSPCA, whatever it is, whatever they did, they couldn't wait until it opened. The animal shelter, I don't know what it was, but they couldn't wait until it opened, and they left the little dog in the boiling hot heat before the place was open, and he died, a little Chihuahua. And so they're trying to track down the owner because that's the animal cruelty. One of the people, they were out walking the dog and they saw the carrier. It's like someone cared enough to bring the dog in a carrier, but they were stupid enough to not wait till the place opened. And you're allowed to bring the dog, no questions asked, they say, or anything. Just don't leave him outside. And the dog died. As I said, one of those horrific, one of those horrific deaths imaginable. Burn up like that. I don't know where that was. Somewhere here in Massachusetts. Oh boy, gotta shut off the eggs. Gotta shut off the eggs. He had to say it nonchalant. Maybe I'll give him a piece of egg. Oh, now he didn't do anything. Maybe I'll give him a piece of egg. Should I give him a piece of egg? Shut it off. It's just in the bedroom. Mama knows it's not going to be fire. Should I give you a piece of egg? Should I? Should I? Should Mama give you a piece of egg? Little piece? Little piece of egg? He's happy. He still gets his extra food. Like I said, weighed my fat ass yesterday, and I was 193 after fasting for 36 hours on mostly water. And then I weighed him, and he was 17 too. So he still gets his extra meals until such time that if he gets too heavy, it's just common sense. I'm not going to continue feeding him extra if he starts getting heavy, He's a while to go before that happens. Right? Right, Pagalopolis? You got a while to go before I have to cut back on your food. Pretty much, like I said, it cancels it out. Yeah, I've been giving him extra food, but we've also been walking, whereas in the winter we barely walked at all. Part of the reason I put on so much weight.